you gotta play the audio.
Summer Haze. It says where we are at as well. Alright. 2 in 1 day. If you guys haven't seen the old video, check it out. It was with Daniel. It's there. Daniel told me to say that, but yeah. But yeah, let's just get into it. I'm here with
Oliver.
Oliver. Yes, sir. Age?
Alright. 20.
20.
Getting old.
Yep. Ethnicity? Ethnicity?
White.
White. White Scottish? White Welsh?
White English.
White English. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
All right.
so
Are you happy in life?
life's alright. Life's work. Life.
Yeah.
That is literally life is right now. It's just work.
Work.
It's work. Apprenticeship. 2nd year.
Yeah.
So it's been 3 years at college and now apprenticeship.
Okay.
So it was alright, college. It was mediocre.
I'm joining you sitting like this because I want to get comfortable.
Yeah,
Go on.
get comfy. Yeah. So it's like college did engineering for 3 years.
Okay.
And then we went back to do my apprenticeship, doing the same course again. So it's like,
Okay, yeah.
it's kind of just
boring
like,
for
yeah,
you.
it's boring. But at the same time, it's like, I've got most of the stuff signed off.
Yeah.
So I've already done it. So my apprenticeship should be 4 years, but now it's like 2 years.
Okay.
So I'll be done soon.
And
Yeah,
that was
it's-
because you did it in college?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
okay.
it's basically the same course, level 3,
Yeah.
which means once you do a level 3
Yeah.
extended diploma, which I have,
Yeah.
you can go to uni.
Yeah.
But I chose to do the apprenticeship.
Okay,
'Cause
yeah. I agree
Apprenticeship,
with you.
make money,
Yeah.
no like, just no like paying back
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
long run. It's just
No, I agree. Is it's engineering based, right?
yeah.
Okay, so
I work
once
at,
you pass, you'll get paid, innit? Like, good.
well, 60k.
That's good, bro. That's
I
sick.
want like almost 22 now,
Right.
but
That's
apprenticeship.
that's a fat jump though. 22
yeah,
to 60.
no. So it got. So I started. It was 16.
Yeah.
First year, 2nd year 22.
Mm.
So the 3rd year, it's like I'm not at college. You do it at work. So they just give you stuff to do at work, and
Yeah.
it's like, it's basically just like jobs you would do, like do reports. It's just boring stuff.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, like then you go back and it's just like, well, once I do it, it's like over, and it's, it's just a lot of
Yeah.
it's a lot of random shit that they give you to do at work, but. It's stuff basically you would do at work, like fixing machines. Because I work in a canning factory.
Yeah.
So we do produce like Monster, we do Lucasade, we
Yeah.
do Boost. We do like loads of drinks. Primarily Monster.
Right.
Because you pay for a line, basically. We have 2
Okay.
canning lines.
Yeah.
They pay for a certain amount of like money a year. And then we produce it and they give us the volume to
Okay.
produce it.
Yeah.
I'm just there to like a technician.
Yeah.
So fix the machines, breakdowns. It's chill. Some days it can be like loads of stoppages and you're just
Yeah.
like rushing about to fix everything. But some
Yeah.
days it can be chill.
Mm.
So it's a good job. And then when I'm an engineer, it's like 4 on 4 off. So I do 2 days, 2 nights, both
Yeah.
12-hour shifts, and then get 4 days off.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's actually chill.
Mm.
So you work half the year for 60k.
Yeah. Oh,
So
that's
it's like a
decent, yeah.
no-brainer, really.
Yeah.
So
And you're happy, you're calm with it, like.
yeah, so job-wise, like, I don't think I could find a better job. So I went with the college because you could apply through the college. So I went, okay, let me look at jobs and stuff after my 3rd year. Finished down, I was like, I need a job.
Yeah.
Applied for it, got an interview. Then the next day I got a message back saying, we want you in again. Then the next day they were like, okay, you got the job.
Oh, simple,
So it
just
was
like
like-
that. All right.
It was like, the space of 3 days I got a job. And it was
Nice.
just like, but the thing is, I pushed myself because there were so many times I went to these interviews and it's like you don't get the job or like you're just like put down to the last couple people and you don't get it and then it's like, okay, you didn't get it, but what can I prove next time?
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
I proved that, then I got it. So it's
Yeah.
kind of just like you work on yourself at the same time and then you work and then you get what you want.
Period. Since when did it get bare flipping serious, fam?
What?
When, like, Ollie, when did he get bare serious? What the,
Yeah.
I was like, what the heck? I didn't expect this.
Yeah,
Like-
sometimes, yeah.
I feel like that, like, you've been willing to speak your mind for a while, and this is an outlet.
Nah, see,
Okay.
well, I didn't. Nah, I didn't know you. Well, you came here,
Yeah.
didn't know we were gonna do a podcast, and we went to a podcast, and
Yeah.
I thought, you know what, I don't get to speak my mind,
Yeah.
Speak to the people, because there's someone out there who's probably gonna go through the same thing I went through, like job interviews, didn't get it.
Yeah.
They're gonna put themselves down as like, why they didn't get it? Why? What you gotta do is think, okay, you did your best. What can you improve? What do you think you did like wrong?
Yeah.
Because you could go to an interview, do your best, you don't get it.
Yeah.
There's always going to be someone better than you, and I think you have to make the best version of yourself before you can go for one of these.
Okay.
So like I went to job interviews. Let's say Nifty Lift. I went twice because I went once when I was going to go for my second year. I was like, I don't want to go for my second year. I want to go to like apprenticeship. But then it was like, okay, didn't get it. I went back, didn't get it. Then it's like, okay, what did I do wrong in these situations? And I was thinking, was I honest with myself? Did I put myself out there? Did I put like who I am out there? I think that's what people do. They get scared, don't put themselves out there, and you just don't get what you want in the end.
Where do you go with fear? Because like
fear.
Yeah, because it looks like, because a lot of people would be afraid to put themselves out there, but you look like you don't really care. Like that's what you come across.
The drinks talking.
Yeah,
No.
maybe.
So people get scared, and they get scared all the time. You can be scared about so much in life, but what you're doing to yourself is adding fear to yourself. It's like people have fear of, I don't know, heights, spiders. You got all these phobias, but in the end of the day, if you're scared of something so simple, then like you're never gonna achieve. All you gotta do is fight the fears and just keep going. Like once you fix that fear, you won't be scared again.
Do you ever get scared? Because I can't imagine you scared.
Yeah, scared all the time. I think that's one of those things. Some people don't show it, but some people do. Like, there's a fear of what could happen, but then it won't happen. Like, there's a fear, like, I could lose my job. There's a fear I could lose a loved one. Like, you got these fears in your mind all the time. Like, I think everyone feels that. You probably feel that. Like, you could lose someone close to you all the time. But there's that fear. But then you have to realise that it won't happen. Like, there's a 99.99% chance that it could happen. Yeah, but I think people are scared. That one, like the 0.01%.
Yeah.
So you just get scared, and it's just like.
It's just human nature, though. I feel like we always want to be in control of what's going on. But the truth is, I actually said this in my last podcast with the other guy. The truth is, like, fear is just a lack of control. Like, you're not in control of the situation. That's with everything in life. It's not impossible that a robber comes into this house now and we're all dead. It's not impossible. But like, what's the point in holding on to that fear? You might
because if you don't take the risk, you won't achieve.
Exactly.
And I think that's one of the biggest things. If you don't risk it, how will you achieve it?
Yeah.
So it could be something so simple as driving. You're scared you could crash. You're scared that you won't pass your test the first time. How would you know until you've done it? Exactly. It's like a bit like you can't be scared until it happens. Yeah. I think people get scared of things too easily now. Yeah. And it is one of those things where it's like people need to be less scared and just live your life. If you're scared all the time, how are you going to live your life? And I think that's one of these things that people get their mind into. I mean, some people might have conditions where they can't, and that's understandable. But you need to focus on these things in life and like reach a goal. Some people might not have goals. Yeah. Set your goal. Right. And I think that's what pushed myself further, because I knew I needed a job. Okay. Because once you finish college, it's like, what do I do? Yeah, definitely, yeah. Because that's where real life starts. Yeah, because then it's like, okay, I've had this simple, long life, weekend job, college 3 days a week, because it says full time, but 3 days a week, so I don't understand that. It makes no sense. And it's like, what do I do after that? You haven't actually set your goals yet. So once I've set that goal of getting a job, push to it, you make it. And then that's what I did. Okay, that's regarding your work life. That was pretty deep. Normally we start off like with the funny ones and then kind of get deep as you go. If I sort of set the tone. You know what I mean? It's your turn, isn't it? I think how it works is like with different people, I kind of let them set the tone, let them speak their mind. Okay. I'm just what's that thing that you scream with? Hello guys, that thing. The mic.
Mic, not a mic, but it's a...
Oh, you know...
That thing, I don't know what it's called.
You mean. I know what you mean.
Yeah,
but you know, like, when they shout into
Yeah. I'm
I
that, and you're the voice behind it. So that's what I want to use.
You're just projecting the voice.
Projecting the voice,
Yes, you're
exactly.
projecting the voice to some people. Like,
Exactly.
Like I said, like, you never know who's watching.
Never know, yeah.
There's might be someone watching right now, same position I was in.
Yeah.
When I was only a year ago, just got this job, second year.
Yeah.
So it was like only a year ago, started my second year in September. It's just like, there might be someone in the same situation, like, what do I do? And now, I'm just trying to help someone else out there. And I think that's the best way to look at it in life. It's like, if you do something, will it help someone else?
Yeah.
As well. It's like, even like with charities, like sometimes it's like people might donate money. It's like I'm donating my knowledge that I've been through to someone else, so they don't have to struggle. Yeah. And I think that's the best way to do it. It's like, if you can help someone else, at the end of the day, you've done something good.
Okay. So like, I guess that's work life. What do you like to do?
What I like to do? Well, I play PC.
Yeah.
Really, it's kind of sad. It's just like, got PC, I listen to music. I like going out. I like going on walks.
Yeah.
Me
too.
And you know, like, when you go on a nice walk with music as well, it's just like clears your mind.
It's the best.
If there's something troubling in life, go on a walk, clear your mind.
Yeah.
Just try and like not think about it for like a bit.
Yeah.
If you can get these problems to go away with just like an hour, let's say, it's just like, it's the nicest feeling because you don't have anything to worry about. You're by yourself. You've got your music. You've just got, you know, it's just like, it just makes you feel good.
Yeah.
Inside. Like, I've been trying to go to the gym more.
Nice.
But it's like,
proud of you.
Yeah, but you know what it is. It's like it goes back to my other point. It's like motivation. You have to push yourself. It's like the motivation. Something can happen in life, and sometimes it's just like, just puts a halt to everything. And then your mind is just like, fuck. Yeah. What do I do in this situation?
I think the best thing you can do is bounce back. Like,
with
me, motivation can never carry you. Like, with me right now, I can't lie, I'm a bit tired, and this wasn't even planned. Like,
this wasn't planned. This was just like,
it wasn't planned, guys.
Sort of shit.
Yeah.
It's like,
it was come over.
Do you want to do an interview?
Yeah, exactly.
And I mean, that's why, but you are motivating yourself. You're like, you didn't have to do this interview. You thought, how can I do better for my channel?
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
Like, let me push myself. Let me ask.
Yeah.
And obviously I was like, sure, why not? It was be like, you know what I mean? It's just like, sort of how it is. It's just like, yeah. You know?
But that's how I think it's like. I think like you always, like you said, with your work, let's transfer it. In my point of view, my channel, the main goal is to be the best podcast in the world, right? And to express like other people's thoughts and views through that. I'm going to have days where I'm like, I don't really care. Like, I don't really feel like reaching that goal. But I know deep down I want to reach it. But it's just discipline for me.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Because there's times where I get up for work at like 6:30 in the morning. It's like, nah. Yeah. I don't want to get up. I don't want to go to work. But then it's like, fuck, I have to. Because it's like, you have to push yourself. Like, it's one of these things. If I don't go to work, what happens? You could lose your job. And it's like, I've worked so hard for this goal. Yeah. Why would I ruin the goal? Yeah. And it's a bit like everything in life. It's like, I don't think you should be put down by bad days. I think you learn from bad days.
You do. It's part of life.
Yeah, you don't learn. You can't learn without having bad days. And I think that's why you get these people where it's like 50-50. Some people get it, some people don't. If you've never had a bad day in your life, you're lying to yourself. Yep. And I think that's something that people need to realise. A bad day for someone else could be every day for someone else. Yeah. Sort of thing. Like, my bad day could be a bad day for someone that's had it for their whole life. Yeah. And you have to appreciate what you have. And I think that's something that people don't do. Appreciate what you have. Like, some people might not have that family there for them. And then when you have that family there for you, in situations. Yeah. And it's just like, some people might not have that. So whatever you're going through, I think you need to speak out more. Like, try and connect with people. Yeah. Even if they're going through the same thing, just try and connect. Yeah. I think that would be best.
Yeah. We got PK behind.
Yeah.
Like, being the moderator, the manager. Yeah. Now, definitely being grateful is one thing. I think the best thing you could do is be humble and be grateful.
Yeah.
Now, like, I'm bringing the water.
Yeah, bring over the water.
Yeah.
Hold water.
Cheers. Yeah, we're going up in the world. You have flipping management behind us.
Oh, he's got his assistant.
Cheers, man. Yeah, cheers. Yeah. But the best thing you can do in life is be grateful, man, because then you'll just be happy. Like you say, bad days you can never avoid bad days.
Yeah.
If you have a feeling of this day is the best day ever, it'll go away. So the point is like just seeing everything you can. And just
what I
being
can
happy.
say to that, you make your own happiness.
You make it. That's true.
That is true.
That's true.
Because you could, what people do, if you make your mindset so like dark, if you make every single thing in life dark, like you in your mind every thought is just negative.
Yeah.
There won't be a positive because you need to see it as being a positive.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
What do you think about black people? Now with this podcast, I kind of like just go off the dome and random questions come in my head,
okay.
and I'm just gonna fire them at you.
Well, I mean,
you hit him with a Charlemagne fact.
Yeah, I did. What do you think about black people then?
well,
you can be
people.
honest.
They're just people.
Ollie, come on, give me an honest answer, man.
There are people like it's the thing in life is everyone is a person, no matter what your ethnicity,
right?
No matter what you've gone through. At the end of the day, we're all people. We all came from the same way. Your mother gave birth to you.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what colour we are.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, what difference is if you're black or white? If I'm sitting here and I was black, what difference would this podcast be? It wouldn't be different because what I think makes you a person is the experiences that you've gone through.
Right.
And I think sometimes, like, you wouldn't know what I've gone through.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know what you've gone through.
Right.
So, but, like, if you think about it like that, it's like, what has you gone through that's different to me? What have I gone through that's different to you? And I think sometimes it's nice just to, it doesn't matter who you are, even if you talk to someone. And I think that's one of these things. It's like, if I went outside, met this guy, say I've just paused. If you just like, you just start speaking to someone and they tell you this problem and then you just listen. I think that's what you need is like someone to listen. Like, I don't think that matters because at the end of the day, I'm white. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to be racist.
Oh, bro, you can say I'm black, innit? Like,
no,
I mean,
but
it's not a secret, fam.
To be fair, I think like I don't know. I don't want to be racist.
No, just speak your mind. I don't take offense to anything. Literally.
No, because
we
like
both played like PlayStation, innit? Like, trust me, I've heard that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
COD lobbies.
Like, you're not gonna get worse than COD lobbies, is it?
Yeah, COD lobbies. Back in the day.
Exactly.
2.
Black Ops 2
days.
Like,
oh my god.
I can take anything.
You got towns in America where it's like so racist, and it's like how can you live there knowing you hate this cult? It's not even like ethnicity; it's culture.
Yeah.
It's like history. There's loads of culture there, and it's like that's where we are today.
Yeah.
It brings us like to where we are today, like 2024. This is how it is. Like, if you went back to God knows when. Like in the 1800s, we wouldn't be saying next week, but because it would be racist and it would be like separated. And I think that's what I mean. It's like if we bring everyone together, it's a lot better. Because, like I said, we both have our same like different problems, but we could be going through something similar. And now we can help each other. And I think that's one of these things that comes around, and it's just like, wow. How could someone live like that back in the day? And it's just like crazy.
Would you say you're a loving character? Because that's what I get.
I think what I'm told is I'm a nice person. And I think I've been told I've been too nice. I think even my mum says that, I'm too nice.
Right.
I wear my heart on my sleeve sort of thing. It's like I give my all to people maybe that don't need it.
That don't deserve it.
Yeah, it's like a relationship sort of way as well. It's like you put your heart on your sleeve to people that don't deserve it, but I'll still put that effort in. I'll go that extra mile just for someone, because you care. And I think it's like I said when you came in. It's like I haven't seen you really that much since school.
Yeah.
And it's like, but I still like, not in a weird way, but it's like you care about someone, you speak to someone. It's like you're still that vibe that you would have with someone. Because it's like you might have not met for another 30 years, but we still have the same vibe now.
Of course.
But it's because I think sometimes you just have to think like, okay, I've known this person for a long time and stuff, and it's just like, wow. Like, it's a bit like with Demon.
Yeah.
Smokey.
Yeah, Smokey. By the way, PK, sometimes it might like just stop randomly or say like just every once in a while just peek in it.
Yeah.
He's too busy missing his hose.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you're a rap artist.
Yeah. But I get it, like, do you agree with that statement? You wear your heart on your sleeve? Because for me, I think we're the same in that sense. Because with me, I'd wear my heart on my sleeve.
I wouldn't know that about you until you just told me.
Yeah.
But it goes back to my other point. It's just like, it's a bit like, I think you wear your heart on your sleeve. How would you say you did that? I want to ask you a question. How would you say you wear your heart on your sleeve?
Well, when I care about someone, I just care. I give, like you, like I go the extra mile.
Yeah.
For example, if we were close friends, okay, Smokey, for example, when he's in the studio, I live in Birmingham. He lives here.
Yeah.
But I come down to see him. But it's not like, when are you coming to Birmingham, blah, 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 because I know that I have faith in what he would do for me. So it's like, I'll go the extra mile. If he can stay here and I can just come to him, I wouldn't mind that because I know that the love is there and like, you know, it's reciprocated. So I don't like to...
I like how you said love isn't just like relationship. It's friends as well. It's
of course.
Yeah, because like, known him for so long.
Yeah.
And it's the same sort of shit. It's like, he can come down.
Yeah.
We don't live far, but like he comes to my house, we make beats.
Yeah.
How can I improve his music?
Mm.
But he's been there for me. He asks, he checks up on me.
Yeah,
and I think sort of thing like that is just like how it should be. It's like, I'll say that's like, you got a good friend if they do that.
Yeah.
And I think it's even like that time when you called.
Mm.
He was around mine and you called.
Yeah.
And it's still like, we talked and it wasn't like awkward. You know when like, you're friends with someone and it just gets a bit like, over time it just becomes, it becomes awkward, but then it's like, we're not awkward like that, so it's chill.
Yeah.
But I rate what you're doing now, and I respect that. I hope...
You're a cat. Is that Ziggy?
No, that's Monty. He probably wants to come in for food soon.
Oh, you can let him in. It's calm.
But the podcast is rolling.
Oh, I love that. That's the whole point. It's raw. It's organic.
Yeah, alright.
Let me. Hi, Monty.
let Monty in.
Hi, Monty. Is that how you know she wants to come in? Is the dog still alive?
Egbert?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay, because I didn't want to bring her up just in case it speak. Yeah.
I don't know if it is, but you might want to ask.
Yeah. Okay, fine. I'll ask it.
I think they've probably taken it.
It ran away.
Where's Egbert?
Egbert's on holiday. He took a trip, business trip.
Oh, to Bristol.
Yeah, he took a business trip to Bristol.
Is it a she?
No, it's a boy.
How does he get in?
Nah, so we don't leave them out of line because you know, like over the road there's the road.
Yeah.
Literally, that's like behind our house and. No, we don't trust it. But he ran away when I tried to let him in for food. He like came up to me, head-butted me. You know what cats do? And it's like on your hand, and then run away. Like, what was the point?
Okay, I guess.
Want attention and then run away. A bit like women.
Yeah, a bit like. Yeah, we'll get to that.
Oh god.
Yeah.
That might be a long topic.
Oh,
so
that
might be here for a while.
That might drag the episode.
Yeah. Let's just say because we got some very interesting topics. To talk about.
Yeah, no. See, that's why I like I said before, it's like, ask me about anything. Like, I'm an open book. I want you to, like, give me questions. Like, when you ask me, it's like, do you like black people?
Yeah.
It's like, would I have you sitting here? It's not my house, so I can't say in my house. But you know what I was saying? Would I have you sitting here? Would I? If I hated you that much?
I mean, I mean,
How would you say?
when I meant that, I mean, like, you didn't have to. I mean, you just like in general, like, do you think like black people are like they're like why are they always doing something, or do you have any questions about them? Because I had a neighbor, right, who my mum, she said, okay, the neighbor was white, and the man was white, the girl was black, they were married. My mum was like, oh, he's racist, he did blah blah blah. I was like, mum, what do you mean? Like, he's having chocolate on the daily. But you know what? The way he was moving, the way he was acting, it was a bit like, why do you not want to, like, see, like, for small stuff, like, whenever he crossed the road, he just ignore us. Like, he just ignore us. He see us there and he'd
What
ignore
would you
us.
say, like, hi, like, hey,
Yeah, we'd be like,
how are
hey,
you?
we'd wave and stuff like that, and he'd just be like, oh, come on, because he has a light skin, or I think they adopted a child, actually. But they had a girl, and, like, yeah, he just...
Don't get me
texted us,
started
so-
on that would piss me off. Like,
Yeah.
how can you be racist but adopt, like,
Yeah.
someone who's light skinned?
Yeah.
Someone from a different, like, ethnicity?
Yeah.
I'm saying it right?
Yeah.
Dyslexic, don't...
Yeah,
yeah. But it's like, how can you adopt someone from that and be racist? Like, it doesn't make sense in my mind. Like, I think that's something that I don't understand is how... I think people can say people are racist, and that's fair enough. But in my mind, I don't see anyone different. Like, I see you sitting here, I don't see you any different from me.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that racist people do. They see people different. I'm like, how? Because I can see you, but it's a bit like... Smikey.
Yeah.
It's like when he comes out, I don't see him any different. My mum cooks him dinner.
Yeah.
He's had dinner around here. We make music.
Yeah.
It's like I don't see him any different to anyone else in my life. And I think that's what I appreciate. It's like maybe once upon a time people were like that.
Yeah.
But now it's like I can have him as a friend, and I don't like hate that because I think he's a really good friend.
Yeah.
So it's like thank God that I have him here. And it's like good, because I think that's what you don't understand. It's like when you have these friends, doesn't matter where you're from, what background, they're your friends, and they're always there for you.
Yeah.
And I think that's what you need to appreciate in life.
Yeah, because I like what you said about it being culture. I literally think it's a culture thing. Like, of course, we all have different culture because of our backgrounds, but outside of the culture, we're all the same. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like if I told you. Because I can cook. I can make jerk chicken. Right. Would you eat my jerk chicken? If I made... Yeah, exactly, that's what I mean. It's like, even if it was shit and it wasn't, like, culture-wise, like, good. You know what I mean? It's still, like... I think it's the thought that... Like, sometimes it's the thought that counts.
It is.
It's like...
It is.
I won't know about that culture. I don't know how it's meant to be properly cooked. But I'll still cook it for you.
Yeah.
But it's because...
It's the heart that matters.
Yeah,
you
know, it's like any dish. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know all these dishes because I'm English and we have beans on toast.
Right,
you can't even like that's what happens. But it's like, but you know what I mean. It's just like different. Like I think that's what I want. It's like even in school we weren't taught about different cultures, and I think that's something that should have been taught.
Definitely, yeah.
Because how am I meant to know someone else's culture without being taught it? Because I'm, like I said, I'm English. I was born here.
Yeah.
It's like how am I meant to know different people's cultures?
I think we should all be like welcoming, more inclusive, more welcoming and stuff like that. Of course, there might, if you were to make me jerk chicken, of course there might be a few jokes here and there.
Yeah, but
it wouldn't be serious.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like it's jokes. It's
yeah.
I know I wouldn't take it to heart.
Yeah. And if you made a joke about me, I wouldn't take it to heart. Innit? Yeah.
See,
you didn't believe that. You didn't believe that. Yeah.
I won't know. But the thing is, we used to play like Fortnite. We used to play PS.
Yeah.
You know what this guy just trying to remember. I still remember to this day. This guy was rezzing you while the enemies were attacking.
Oh,
I think we were playing with Velade. Yeah.
Right.
Me and him got downed, and this guy started rezzing you. And when there's a whole enemy squad like at us, and he was just standing there, he was just like, "What? There's no one here." He started rezzing you.
I used to play like a bot.
No, impulse grenades, yeah. When they came out, me and Spencer, yeah, he was like on a ramp and we're like, what's that? We threw one and he just flew off and died.
Bro, these guys used to troll me all the time.
I know you found that hilarious. Yeah.
I did, and I'll do it again.
Are you an alcoholic?
Oh, we're getting into some deep stuff.
Because the thing is, like, when I try and make these interviews, because I know the person to an extent, right? Of course, I'll get to a point where I interview random people. Because I know the person to an extent, I'm kind of like trying to Like,
no, see, the thing is, because I like this, because I haven't seen you since school.
Yeah,
sort
yeah.
of thing. Well, we've played football, like,
yeah,
once.
yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but...
Shoot, I forgot about that.
Yeah, but, like, what I'm saying is, like, we haven't... You don't know what's gone in my life in those 4 years, 5 years.
Right.
Almost 5 years since we left school, and you wouldn't know.
No, what's been going on in your life?
You don't know what's going on. It's a lot. It's a lot. I think, I'm not an alcoholic yet.
Yet. So you're on track to being one? Yeah. Okay, so does the drink do anything for you, or is it just like, you just drink it habitually?
I think the people in life have coping mechanisms.
Okay.
Whatever it is, I pray to God that you solve your problems. I pray to God that you get rid of them. Because it is kind of tough sometimes. But like, this guy's trying to not laugh in the background.
No, I'm just listening.
He's listening.
Is it still recording, by the way?
Yes.
Guys, I don't trust this camera. It turns off every half an hour to 18
No,
minutes.
just say you don't trust him.
Yeah, he's watching it. He's like a hawk. Yeah, we're trusting PK. So if it cuts off...
No, he's messaging his host. He's not like a hawk.
We'll get to that. I'm just saving that one. That's like a juicy tomato that I'm saving in it.
No, that is because I could talk about so many topics with you.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I want to do. Because
yeah.
I don't even mind if this is like a fucking 3-hour podcast.
Alright, bro, we'll be however long it flows.
Nah, because I think... Because we got stuff to catch up on.
We
like
do.
I said, you don't know what's happened in the 4 years. I don't know what's happened to you.
Yeah.
Like, he will tell me, like, bits and bobs. I bet he's told you bits and bobs.
Here and there, yeah.
Yeah, so
mainly
you know what
about,
I mean?
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
Yeah,
This guy laughing in the background. What a prick.
But like you were saying with your drinks, like, you were, like, it's just a coping mechanism?
I mean...
But then other people might call you a hypocrite, like, didn't you say walking is good when life gets hard?
But, again, I'll go back to the topic. Would they know what I've been through? Would they know what's happening?
Right.
Like, you would know. Like, I could be at the lowest of low in my life. Would you know?
I wouldn't.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Unless you spoke to someone. Yeah. And I think that's why... I think with drinks... I think with loads of stuff, it's like drugs... People do them. People can be alcoholics. Some people can be drug addicts. And I think this guy's still laughing in the background.
Yeah. He's very creative.
Nah,
what is it?
Nah, it's nothing, man.
What is it? No, speak your mind.
Nah, it's like it's.
He wouldn't think I would be. He wouldn't think I'd be like this.
Nah,
he doesn't see the
I didn't
side.
think I'm still shocked. I didn't expect. Because we were just talking before the podcast started. And it was bad jokes and stuff.
This is like the real.
This is the real.
No. That's what I'm saying. It's like you wouldn't know the real me. I can make jokes. I can still be at my lowest. I make jokes. Smile through the pain. I think that's something that people don't understand. People can smile through the pain, but sometimes that pain takes over, and that's when bad stuff happens.
And this is one question I had in my head before, like, I even did this. I was like, do you? Because I've never seen you cry. I've never seen you angry. I've never seen you sad. I've only seen you in this emotion. So I was like, do you laugh through the pain, or do you?
From people I've even known that've known you, like they've never told me they've seen you get upset like that. You might be like, oh yeah, something's got you down, but I've never seen you physically. No,
I've never seen it. Like, I think one time you got hit by a car and you were just laughing. I was like, what the heck? I was like, how are you?
Still do.
You know what I mean?
The jokes are still going.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So I was like, is it to hide the pain?
I mean, if you ask me on a level like, if you ask someone, I see it as you're asking me if I'm okay.
Yeah.
If I'm okay, would I be here right now? That's how I see it. It's like, if the pain was too much, would I be here right now? Yes, I'm here. I'm okay. Like, it's like, I just see it as, I think now, it's just like another additional thing in my life. It's just like, it's just a chapter, like a book. You got chapters, it's another chapter.
Okay.
Like, what's happening, like, I mean, I don't show emotion as much as I should, because I am, like, a caring person. Like, that's why I sometimes don't have the energy. Because I don't, like, I'm with you. I've seen you in a while. I'm with him. But I know, like, I can joke with him how I could joke with, like, because he's close.
Yeah.
We're close. We can joke.
Yeah.
And I know you're close with him, so I know that we can joke the same sort of thing.
Yeah.
So we can joke. Me and him can joke. So I think at the end of the day, it's like, I won't show him emotion unless I am absolutely down. But then at that point, I wouldn't show him because I want him to see a side of me that I don't want him to see. Like, it's sort of, I don't want people to see that side. It's like,
that's what friends are for. They're supposed to be there when you're down. There's been many times I've been devastated and I've gone to him and you're supposed to lift each other up.
But again, it goes back to the point where I wouldn't know what you've gone through and you wouldn't know what I've gone through. It could be completely different. Okay. Or it could be the same. Like, you know what I mean? It's like.
So are you saying like you wouldn't want to? I could be good if you're upset and I'm going. You wouldn't tell me because I could be going through something at the time.
Yeah. So sort of like a thing where I'd rather help you than me. If you're going through something and you told me right now what you're going through, I would help you.
So that's just your
even
character.
If
that's how you've always been. Just
I don't really think of it as like. I think that's what makes me happy though. It's like I know that I've helped you. And that like boosts me a bit. It's like I know I've helped someone, and I know that I can make their life better.
You have a big heart, Ollie. You need to protect it though.
I think that's something that we'll get onto later. Yeah. It's like
because I didn't want to say that like when you're down, like you're not bringing me down. If you tell me that you're upset and you're bringing me down by that, then I'm not a good friend because you've come to be vulnerable to me about that, and I'm supposed to help you as a friend.
Yeah.
Anyone can be with you in the good times. Anyone can be, Ollie, we're sick. We're like, say we go.
Bob Willen when they won.
Exactly. Yeah.
Sometimes.
Whatever we did with.
This guy should not play striker again. Let's just say that.
But anyone can be with you in the good times. It's the bad times that show friendship, true friendship. So I think like you need to stop with that mindset of like, I'm bothering you. You're not bothering me.
I had this like we haven't seen each other in ages, so we have so much to catch up on.
We do.
We have so much.
We have. In my head. Go on.
I want you to ask me your biggest question.
Yeah.
Right now, like, what in your head? What are you thinking? What do you want to ask? Like, just not even biggest, but like, ask me something that you want to ask another podcaster, like him.
Yeah.
Like someone who's been on your podcast before. What is something you want to ask, or maybe like, what is something that you think you want to know about me that you haven't asked before? I want to know.
Have you ever felt? Have you ever been depressed?
Let's take a drink for that one.
Yeah.
I think I've had depressing times. I don't think that I've ever felt that depressed where... I mean, I think it's one of those things where if you have the right people around you, you get it sorted.
Yeah.
I think that if you have the right, like, if you have the right headspace, in the end of the day, that's all that matters. Like, I've had times recently, in the past, you wouldn't know, even at school.
Yeah.
Like, let's go back to me being hit by a car.
Yeah.
That was not the greatest experience.
No.
But how would you get through it? Jokes. Like, we will still make jokes about it today.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
That happened years ago as well.
Yeah, that was like...
Almost... How long? 7 years? 5 years?
I don't know when I got a PS4 out.
Oh, shoot.
No, when we started playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, I mean, that's the thing though. It's like, I think, in my mind, it's like, jokes solve a lot of problems. And I think that's what helps. It's like, if you can joke about the subject, if you can joke about it, it makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah.
And it just goes back to a lot of things in life. Like, a lot of things happen. And I think now, this guy's trying to not laugh.
No, I'm just
no, you agree.
Yeah,
but it's like, I bet
saying.
There's jokes that you make with him that I wouldn't, or jokes that you make with your other friend. Like, I don't know. So I don't know you on that level where I speak to you every day.
Yeah.
I bet you speak to him every day.
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. It's like, you speak to him every day. I have my friends that I speak to every day. It's like, we're just connecting through this podcast. I like that because it's raw.
It's raw. It's
unedited.
Yep.
It's just organic. It's just who you are.
Yeah, and that's the whole point. That's what I like to do.
One day I'm gonna interview you.
Oh, my dream is
you know what? I might interview you one day.
Like, I would love that, man.
You know what? That would be nice because either way, like, I think what we're going to get from this podcast, you're going to know more about me, I'm going to know more about you.
That's the whole...
And I think that's what's nice.
Yeah.
Even with your closest friends, you can find something out that you wouldn't know before.
Mm.
And I think that's what... But going back to your question, I forgot what it was. Because we go off... That's what I like. It's like...
we're just flowing right now.
It's just so much flow.
I'm
like,
flowing,
we can talk about.
Yeah.
But it's chill.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Because my dream is to, like, obviously, when I hit a milli, that's when I want to get interviewed about my life, because I have a whole story to tell.
When that comes, and I know it will, because I respect your grind.
Yeah.
I respect
Thank
what
you.
you're doing.
Thank you.
Nah, that means, yeah, you know.
Yes, sir.
Because you know that what you're doing is, like, what you want to do. Like, that's what goes back to my other point, was where, like, if you don't achieve your goals, how are you gonna make them? Yeah.
What would you say about people who live for other people, right? Because I know a lot of people
So you
have
mean,
dreams,
like,
but...
Say you have a famous person that you love, and you live for them.
No. Like your mum, for example, other people, I know a lot of people who are in uni, or like are doing, or being something that their parents want them to be, not them. So what would you say about them?
I mean, if you don't want to do it, if you deep down you don't want to do it, talk. The best thing in life is talking.
Yeah.
How would you get where you are without talking to someone? Every day you talk to someone. Everything that you do, you talk to someone. Like you talk to someone today. Yeah. And it might be anyone, it might be no one. You at least talk to someone. Right. You talked to your mum today. Yeah. You did. Yeah. I talked to my mum today. Right. They made us. And me talking to them, how did I know how to talk? They taught me. Right. But do you see what I mean? It's just
I'm sly connecting what you're saying.
Yeah, so it's like you talk to people, and I think that's how you get connected. And if you don't talk to your parents, say you don't want to do something, say if I hated my job, I'll be like, Mum, I hate my job, what do I do? And if you're forced into it, then what you got to do is on a deeper level think to yourself, and then sometimes you might hurt people. Yeah. But are you hurting them to get like something out of it, or are you hurting them because you want to protect yourself, or do you want to hurt them because you don't like it anymore? Yeah, yeah. It's a bit like people making music. Let's go for Smikey. He hates making music. No, he loves it, but he hates it at the same time. I can tell. Right. He needs to release. Been waiting on that song for too long.
yeah, he does.
Yeah. Produced by my brother, shout out Penny Beats.
Yeah, shout out Penny. We'll interview him soon.
Yes,
Interview him soon. Yeah, we'll go to Bristol.
Yeah, that would be so good. That would be so... Us three could go.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, that would be sick. That would be sick.
We'll go Bristol, yeah.
But I bet he loves it and hates it. It means he doesn't have to work a normal job. But to be a musician, it's so hard. And I bet his parents hated it at first. Yeah. They wanted him to have a career. Exactly. Yeah. They wanted him to have a career. But what did he do? What did you do? Did you talk?
I dropped out of school, fam.
Did you talk to them, though?
Yeah, I told them, yeah.
Yeah, so he talked to them, and then they listened. They listened, saying, oh, okay, he hates it, now what does he do?
Sometimes it is going to be...
He makes music.
I understand, speaking is hard, speaking is easy, but the thing is, when it comes to parents, I guess this is where we differ in culture. One thing I'll say white parents do a lot is they're very good at communicating, right? You can communicate. Yeah. You can say, Mum, I hate this. With African or like Asian or any other culture, right? It's kind of like a...
We kind of have to do it.
Yeah, you kind of have to do it.
See, this is the things I wouldn't know because culture-wise. And I like that because it's learning.
Yeah.
And as well, it's like, you could tell me that and now I'm like, I can... Like, maybe some people can't see it because like me, white background, born in England. Yeah. I'm white and all that stuff. And it's like, I wouldn't see that because my mum's always been there for me. But you just told me that. Yeah. It helps you learn through culture. And I think that's what I like. It's like... learning different cultures. And I think that's something I've said to myself is like, I like trying different foods and all that stuff. It's not even like on a weird way. It's just like, I want to like...
You want to learn. You like to encounter different experiences.
Yeah, so it's like, I'll go to a restaurant and it might be pho, for example. I went with my ex, but we'll go on to that. But I like that food. That was nice.
What's your favourite food?
Favourite
Pho
food.
is good, actually. Sorry,
Pho
that went
is
over my
good,
head.
yeah.
Vietnamese,
Pho,
innit? Vietnam, yeah.
Vietnamese.
Really good. I
Been
think I had
there
like a
twice.
chicken meal.
One on a date and one with
Yeah.
This is too funny. But yeah. Favourite food?
I love how hyper you are. I love your character.
I mean, if you're not like hyper, what are you doing like at this point?
Because with me, I guess what am I doing? Because with me, I think my character's chill. I like to
can
annoy
see
people
that. I can see that.
Yeah.
I can tell by your hood's up. You're
Yeah,
like
yeah,
chill.
man.
You're chill.
Yeah, yeah.
You're like.
But it could be because I'm tired. I've had a long day and stuff like
You've
that.
had a long day, but you've still done this podcast.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're motivated. It's like I like that because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it goes back to all these points of like that we've been saying throughout the podcast. It's
Yeah.
like you've pushed yourself to do this. You didn't have to. It's late at night.
Yeah.
It's dark outside.
It's dark, man.
It's getting late.
Yeah.
But I don't care. I'm staying up to do this podcast. You're staying up to do. I've been up from like 6:30 each morning, every day this week.
Yeah.
Today is my day off. I'm tired as shit.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I still want to do this because
Yeah.
it makes me feel like, I think so in a way it's like, it makes you feel like you're like doing something on the weekend. You know, like, I think that's something as well that's, when you ask about my job, when it gets to the weekend, I'm like, what do I do? I'm too bit, every day I'm working. What do I do now?
Yeah.
But I like that. But I think that's what I like, is that you can learn cultures, you can learn stuff about someone else. Like, we're learning a lot of different things.
Yeah. Like, honestly, the editing and stuff is long, all of it's long, but every time I sit with someone new, all the worries, like, all the
I
feelings,
think
they just go, bro.
If you edit this, you'll look back and be like, wow.
I will. Every time I look back and I'm like, this
every time
is
you're
sick.
like, wow, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're like, I actually did this.
Yeah.
And thinking in your mind, you actually did. And even if, like, okay, it gets to the point where you're podcasting the same person again. Say you podcast me again, and we talk in a couple months, 5 months, a year, whatever. You'll be like, wow, I'm doing this again with him.
Yeah.
And it makes you feel like, wow.
I've accomplished something,
Yeah, you're like, you made it. And it's like, even if, like, God forbid, touch wood, touching wood.
I'll touch wood.
Yeah, touch wood.
Yeah.
That you don't make it. I still want you to achieve your goals in life.
100.
Because at the end of the day, what do you have? You have your goals. And I want you to achieve what you want to achieve. But even though, like, someone might, like, hate on this. Someone might hate this podcast. But, who cares? Who's trying to do something? You're hating on someone else. And I think that's what shit. You're going to ask a question. I can see it.
Yeah, I was.
Ask a question.
I agree with you completely. Is this still recording, PK? Sorry, I'm being a bit paranoid.
No, if it stops, then.
Yeah, what you...
No, but it didn't last time. It just stopped.
Oh, yeah, last time
It just stopped, yeah. So make sure.
But,
this guy's missing his hose again, bro.
But-
This guy.
What I was going to say was, like this, I'm already living my dream. Like, this is already my dream.
Yeah.
The rest is just the people who need to discover it.
Yeah, and I like that, because at the end of the day, you make your own audience.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
if you think about it like that, you make your own audience. Yeah. You make people like you for you.
Yeah.
And if someone hates on you, why? Like, why would you care? Like at the end of the day, you're doing it for someone. Even if it was one person watching, you're doing it for them.
Yeah.
And even if you felt the lowest of the low, you're doing it for them.
Yeah.
And you know you've made someone's day by doing that.
Yeah. You're spitting. You're teaching me stuff while you're talking.
But I think that's the thing. You wouldn't know this because, like I said, you don't know what I've been through. I don't know what you've been through. But at the end of the day, I've always said this to everyone. If you need me, personally, no, not even personally. It's like if you need someone, just call me.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the deepest things that's someone said to me before. Yeah. And I'll say it to everyone else because that one time where you really need someone, you're like, who can I call? You call them, and they're there for you instantly. And I want to do the same for everyone else. It's like I want to do the same for you.
That's nice. That's
see,
really
you
nice.
know what I mean? It's just like you gotta live life to the fullest. You gotta be nice to people. You gotta make sure people are happy.
So what would you say about caring about what other people think? Because that holds a lot of people back. What's your opinion on that?
But-
Because to me, it comes across like you just do you. You're
But-
you
but who cares?
unapologetically. Yeah.
Who cares? Like it goes back to the podcast. Like, who cares if someone hates it?
Right.
Would you care if someone commented, "This is shit"?
Nah, I probably wouldn't. I'd laugh at it maybe, but that's it.
Again, it goes back to the point you make jokes about it.
Yeah.
Because maybe in the back of your mind you'd be like, "Oh, maybe this is shit," but then you have to think about the people who like it, who's watching it. Like, you gotta think like, "Oh, okay, this guy's watched it. He likes it."
Yeah.
And then you might think, who cares? Like, people have to go through hate. And I think that's what... Another thing that makes people better is, like, you go through hate, someone might hate you for doing something, and it goes back to your question about, like, what was if your parents say you don't want to do it?
Yeah.
They might hate you for it,
Yeah.
but you could get a career in something else and they love you.
Yeah.
You can't hate people.
Yeah.
Especially family. That is one of the things. Depends. But it goes back to your point. It's like, hate comments or hate anything. It's just like, you're doing this for you. You're doing this to achieve your goal. Your goal, 1 million subscribers.
Yeah.
What's going to stop you? Nothing. Exactly.
Nothing.
That's a good answer. I like that answer because nothing should stop you.
One thing I admire about you is that you're unapologetically you. I feel like a lot, even me, I'm learning that from you. I'm taking that in.
Yeah,
from you,
I think
because a lot
good.
of people are fearful of that, but with you
I
like.
bet
It's like your world. You're the main character. We're the side characters. That's how I feel.
No,
like.
I wouldn't say you're a side character.
Yeah.
You're the main character in this. This is your like. That's what I don't want you to think. I think that goes back to my point. It's you're thinking right now. I'm a side character. This is my life.
Right.
But if you think of the input you're putting in, it's your life too. Like we're putting in. You're not a side character.
Yeah.
We're not main characters. This is just life. And I think that's what happens is people get so intertwined in like films, music, TV shows. You don't know what's real yourself. And I think you wish you could be something you're not. That's why you're not a main character. I'm saying I'm not a main character. He's not a main character. No one's a main character.
Yeah.
You make your own story. You might be the main character of that. You might be a side character. But at the end of the day, you're doing you. And that's what matters.
That's what's the most
Yeah, and I
important
think
thing,
that's what I like. It's like you're learning from this. I'm learning from this.
Yeah.
Like you're teaching me stuff. I'm teaching you stuff. Like, that's what I like. It's
Yeah.
like a bit like I mean, you said with culture.
Yeah.
Like you're teaching me. Like it's just like
Yeah.
everything is like. Would I hate if you sat down and taught me about your culture? No. And would you hate if I did the same?
No.
But I think, that's what I mean. It's
Yeah.
interesting. Like, in your mind, you're thinking, oh, what could happen? Like, your mind just goes to places where you didn't think it could go.
Yeah. But that's just your mind playing tricks on you, man. You just gotta let it go. And if
Yeah.
it does come to that, well, at least you tried. You never know what the result could have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to know I know you're going to ask some outrageous questions in this podcast.
The next one is...
I want to know some outrageous questions. I want you to ask the most outrageous one.
I actually wanted to ask you, do you believe in aliens or a god, or do you believe in anything?
We're talking
extraterrestrial? I think
Are we
that's the
talking
word.
spiritual?
Spiritually.
Yeah, fuck, who knows how to say it?
Right.
This guy does.
Yeah, he does.
Two dyslexic guys. No.
Yeah.
But spiritual wise, yeah. Aliens, maybe.
Okay.
God, maybe. Because it's when it goes back to one of these things where I'm not going to hate you if you're Christian. I'm not going to hate you for you.
Yeah.
Because then, at the end of the day, it just proves all my other points wrong.
Yeah.
It's like how I am. Why would I hate you for loving something that you believe in? But spiritual, yeah. But
Okay, so
ghosts are real.
Okay, you believe ghosts are real? Like,
Yeah.
okay, so when you die, like, what is someone's like? You just go into this hollow state and you can just go anywhere.
I mean, we got some ghost stories.
Oh really?
Do you want to hear some ghost stories?
Yeah. Let us
Do
know
you
one.
want some ghost stories?
Yeah, let us know one that you've experienced.
Yeah.
Okay, go on then. Yeah, let us know one of the stories.
One, or I've got multiple. Like we can.
One of the, for time's sake, innit? One of the stories. Innit? How Time has flown in this interview, but I think the toilet kind of took like maybe, I don't know,
2 minutes. 2 minutes, bruv. You're just going crazy.
Yeah. But let us know one of them, and then after, obviously, we'll go to the big question, innit?
Okay.
Go on.
A ghost, I think. Yeah, so when I was little, when I lived in my old house, there was like, I used to talk to this shadow person in the corner of my room. Yeah, you're looking at me like that, you'll think I'm crazy. But it's a known phenomena.
Wait, what did you just say?
This ghost.
Where?
In the corner of my room. So, you know my old house?
Yeah.
You went round.
Yeah.
You know we had the bunk beds?
Yeah.
And you know the ladder was there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was right by the ladder.
It will speak back.
I don't know. I used to talk to it. I used to talk to the corner of my room. And I used to think someone was there. The scariest
How
thing
old were you there?
I was like 3. I
And
remember
your mum,
when...
and your mum knew about this and that.
They said they put ghost-proof paint up.
Okay, so what does the EMF do then?
So in the EMF, it like gets electronic like signals
Doesn't
sort of
it
thing.
pick
Yeah,
up supernatural frequencies?
frequency,
Yeah.
but it's usually used for like signal. So say you went to your microwave, it'll pick up an EMF.
Okay.
But I could just hold it and it would go off. I held it next to a mirror once, it went off.
So you're trying to say you're like you feel.
I'm
And you're
connected in
connected.
somewhat way
Yeah.
because I remember even in this house,
So
I've
you
had
feel
it.
like you can see stuff.
Well, sometimes, like I went to this, even in this house, like I've been upstairs, I've had like a dream. I woke up and I saw like a white thing that's like, I don't know if I was awake or asleep, but it was just like a white thing just like go across my bed. And it's like sometimes I used to hear like voices in my old house, like, but it was my family, so I don't know if it was real or not, but it was night.
Yeah.
I would hear the voices downstairs, and I was just like, it would freak me out. But like,
Yeah.
I think like some people can be more connected.
Yeah. What about? Have you ever considered like, sleep paralysis or something?
I had that the other night. I was gonna get onto that.
Right.
The other night, as in yesterday?
No, I mean like a couple of days, like this week. This week,
No.
it was weird. It was like, it was my mum.
Yeah.
She came in, and she was talking to me.
Yeah.
Just normal.
Yeah.
She was in the doorway, but I couldn't move.
Right.
And then she started talking gibberish, and I like how in movies when they start speaking like devilish or something like that. I don't know how to put it.
Yeah.
And then
What do you think about Jesus?
I mean, I need to pray.
Oh.
I need a God. No, I mean like all this stuff is like. I mean, I don't want to believe it sometimes, but I do. I've been to like the Hellfire Caves.
Nah, what are they?
So Hellfire Caves, it was run by a group of people that did sacrifices back in the day.
Oh my gosh. That's
I've
probably
been
where
there.
flipping stems from, isn't it? No, but you said 3.
Mm-hmm.
You said like since 3 you were talking to like.
Yeah,
Shadow
yeah,
Man.
but I went there. This is a different. We are like this is what I mean when there's loads of paranormal stuff that's happened to me. I went there when I was little, and the first time I've been there a couple times. I went there, and I used like the voice memo in my phone, and I was picking up voices. Yeah, it was fun.
At the Hellfire Caves.
Yeah.
Wow. Where is it?
Oh, Wild Wicker? Oh, what's it called? I don't know what it's about.
No, man.
We'll find it out. We'll find out
Was
later.
it in Devon?
Nah, it's not in Devon. It's like maybe up north.
Yeah.
I don't know. Went there. Yeah, this guy's scared now. He's praying.
No. Because with me, I'm a Christian, right? So when
Yeah.
I hear all of this stuff, from my perspective, it's like the opposite side, innit?
I get
The
that.
dark side,
Yeah.
like the Sith. So it's like, yeah, I was just like, oh, damn, this is mad. But yeah, I actually wanted to I promise you, I'm not purposely shifting it, but for time's sake, innit, just an editing sake for me. What do you think about girls?
I knew this question would become about. What do you mean?
The longest section in the video.
Yeah, this is probably because I know
This
it's
could go on for hours.
I know it'll be long, so like.
Get the other drink out.
Yeah, the other interviews
Fucking
have been like 120. The longest one is 130, but yeah, like how do you feel? Do you think that okay? Yeah, what do you think? Do you have a girl? First of all, do you have a girlfriend?
No.
No.
I did. I was in love once.
Really? With her?
Yeah.
What?
I think that was my soulmate, but I lost her.
Oh, how did you lose her?
Because I think sometimes you have to realise the person you're meant to be with isn't always right for you. You think you're meant to be with them, but you're not. And I think that's what breakups, when that happens, is hard, is sad, is everything. But did you break up? Was it a proper breakup? If your ex messages you, it wasn't a breakup.
So what do you mean? Like you were always together if she messages you?
No, but I mean like, if she still thinks about you,
Yeah.
you think about them.
Yeah.
It's not a breakup. It's because it's like in my head I think they're still thinking about you. You're still thinking about them. It's like it's just like.
So then, in that case, you're meant to be together because you're.
No,
both in each other's mind.
it's just like it's toxic. It's like you're trying to like she could go to sleep with someone, you could sleep with someone.
Yeah.
Or you could do that. It's still like if you're still messaging each other after you break up, it's like you haven't felt like what it's like to be like when you just go full no contact.
Yeah.
That's it.
I agree.
You break up.
I agree on that.
And I think most girls will message you back after. If the girl messaged you back, was it proper? Because if the girl can message you back, would she message her ex back before you? Yes. She's done it to you.
Yeah.
She does it to them. She might say, "Oh no, I love you.
Yeah.
So much, I want to message you back." No, because she's messaged up. You have to think, "Oh, she's probably done that with her ex."
Okay, I agree with you on that statement.
Yeah, you see what I mean? It's like...
Yeah.
But
So in your case, you believe that she was... Your ex was your soulmate and you wanted to be with her, but it didn't work out.
Yeah,
so then she wasn't your soulmate, yeah.
No, she was. I have an M on her hand here. See that?
Yeah. No.
She had the exact same M. I'm not even lying.
M?
Yeah, we had the exact same M.
But if she was your soulmate, first of all,
M right there.
I don't believe in soulmates. I believe there's different people who are right for you, but I don't believe in soulmates. And if it was so called your soulmate, she would still be with you.
But there was a lot of shit that's happened with my ex, and a lot of things that have hurt me deep inside. Like you wouldn't know about it. Okay. You probably might from him because he's
I've
told
heard
you.
one thing, but yeah.
She, I think, the way that it ended, it, like I'm not gonna lie, like I don't know how I feel afterwards because it actually has like affected me. I've had exes before and it's like, okay, you move on. But with this, it's like I don't know how to move on because we had that connection. I think you know what I'm on about.
Yeah, yeah.
We had that connection.
Yeah.
And when she did that, it like did physically
hurt you.
Yeah. And I think deep inside it's not just because it was hers, it was also mine. Right. And I didn't get a choice. But I accepted her choice because I knew I wanted better for her. And I wanted her to be happy in the end. I don't want her not to be happy because at the end of the day, I loved her that much. I would rather she would be happy in the end.
But that's what I think you should do. I think you should be more careful. I can't like... Is it just me who's getting a bit upset?
Are you getting upset?
Yeah, I'm getting a bit upset now, but...
Are you actually alright?
Yeah, no, I'm calm.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
I don't want to make you upset.
No, but it's a thing where it's like, because like, I get you, because like, your heart, it hurts me because your heart is so big, but you need to stop giving it to the wrong people.
Yeah, I understand that, but the thing is, you say it hurts you so much. How does that make me feel?
Yeah.
How do you think I feel every day since that happened? Every single day, since that happened this week. And it's like, wow.
Yeah.
Because that was part of me and part of her, but it's part of me.
Yeah.
And I think I just wanted best for her in the end. Because I knew that we couldn't be together. So might as well let her be happy and free. I literally said to her, so once it happened, I said to her, should we tell the people? Because, do you want to tell them? I don't know if I can.
No, it's up to you. It's literally...
No. I'd rather you told the people.
If I said?
Yeah, because I don't think...
Said what?
Do you want to tell the
situation?
No, you can, bro. This is your...
I need your permission, innit? Because it's your situation.
You have permission. I don't mind. I'm an open book. So like I said.
Okay.
No, I'd rather he said it because I know that I would get upset if I said it because it is...
Okay. So basically, from my knowledge, Ollie was with a girl and you know how babies are made.
Yeah.
And it was made.
And now it's not made.
And now it's not made. Because of politics and doctors. Pro-choice, pro-life. Yeah.
Pro-point politics.
Yeah. Well, YouTube guidelines, isn't it? Because of politics.
Yeah, politics. Yeah. It was politics.
Now it's unmade. But
I think, you know what it was? A life lesson. But at the end of the day, I have to live with that for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And I think, if you ask me why I drink, and why am I drinking today? Because of that. And I think, I know other people have been through it.
Yeah.
There may be the same situation, but I wish I could help them. Because I know what it's like.
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't know if you've been through the same situation.
Oh, no, I haven't.
You haven't personally?
Yeah, I haven't personally, no.
So, I think that's why it's like I'm teaching you.
Yeah,
I'm trying to tell you, how I feel in the situation.
Yeah.
I think he knows.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, how it's been. It's been kind of shitty, but at the same time, it's like, wow, I did that. It's not it's not just her fault. It's my fault as well. And I think at the end of the day, stuff happens for a reason.
Yeah.
And you have to look on the bright side, or you will be stuck in just that abyss what people don't get out of, and that's where it leads to worse things in life. Let's just say that.
Okay, so how's your what's your plan moving forward? Because what I don't want you to do is just hop to another girl.
No, my plan moving forward,
yeah,
I don't think it'll take me a while. It will take me a while to get the same feeling that I got. Because when you get that feeling with someone, and I mean a genuine connection to someone, it hurts more than it's just a girlfriend.
Yeah.
When you get that genuine connection with someone, I think that's when it does hurt more. Because it will break you, but how'd you get up? You got people around you. You got, you came over today. He came over today. I could have said nah.
Yeah.
But I was like, nah. Because why would I not? You know what? It's chill. It's a vibe. I didn't know I was doing the podcast. That was just sprung on me. But I was like, fuck it. Why not? I think that's what I like as well. It's like, I don't know if you're allowed swearing.
No, yeah, be yourself, man.
Because, sometimes people's, family friendly.
Nah, it's calm. It's all you, bro. Literally, yeah. I allow it.
Nah, bleep it out, though. Just in case for YouTube
Okay,
wise.
I'll bleep it.
No, I don't know. Bleep it out, yeah.
You're good, bro.
Bleep out a lot of this podcast. Nah, this podcast has been raw.
You're good.
Nice.
Yeah, it's been raw. A lot of people have said other stuff. I mean, watch his one. This guy was bare spamming the S word, fam, and it was like,
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
he needs to get out of it.
Yeah, nah, but honestly, sorry.
I want you
drink.
Have a drink, man.
You're right. I need
See,
water.
that's another thing, people. Remember to drink and eat. I hate it when people are like, don't drink or don't eat. Drink and eat.
Bro, that pizza's gonna be hitting. I can't lie.
Have some pizza after. Yeah, we're having some pizza after.
Yeah.
But I think in the end of the day, it's happened. I think that's what I hate is because people think I did the same. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
For a couple of days, it's like, what could I have done different to change? But you can't do anything. You don't have a time machine. You can't go back in time.
You can't.
I want that for people to know that whatever they're going through and whatever happens, in the end of the day, you can get better.
And you will. Because I know a lot, I really like what you said. I'm going to touch on that because a lot of us go back and think, damn, if only I did this, if only I did that. You can't go back. You can't change what you did.
Yeah.
You were a different person than you are now because now you're looking in retrospect. The best thing you can do is be like, okay, that happened. I should have done this differently. And moving forward in the next relationship, then I'm going to do that better. That's the best thing you can do.
But it goes back to the first point I made with the job. You remember what I said with the job? I was like, how did I bet myself for the next interview?
Yeah.
It's a bit like a relationship. It shouldn't be like that, but it has to be sometimes. It's like, if you think back to the mistakes you made in that relationship, because you can't blame it all on one person.
No, you can't.
Everyone makes mistakes.
Yeah.
And I think you have to accept the mistakes you made. At the end of the day, you go back and you look at it and you're like, damn, I did that. Okay, how do I move on from it? How do I better myself for my next relationship so I don't screw up there?
Yeah.
And then you slowly cut down the things that you need to. And then you get to a point where, okay, you better yourself. If it happens again, then it's like, okay, then that time it wasn't me. I didn't make that mistake.
Yeah.
I didn't make all these mistakes. I did the right thing. Then you can't help you can't hate yourself or you can't help yourself. It's just sort of like you're in between. It's like, okay, that happened. I didn't do anything wrong. Just move on. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, it's like, just focus on yourself while you can. Because at the end of the day, who's helping yourself? Yourself. Who does all this stuff for yourself? Yourself. And you have to think, it's your life, not theirs. You can't put all your eggs in one basket. You have to put it out. So you have to weigh it out. It's like, say if you put it all in their basket, the basket might break. You're putting your problems onto them. You're putting your life into their basket. What you need to do is balance out. It's your life too.
Yeah.
It's your life. You need to... Sometimes eggs break, but you can get another one. Yeah. Sort of thing. I don't know if that's a good terminology, but you understand. It's like...
Accountability is important.
Yeah. You need to balance life out. And in the end of the day, what you need to do, and what most people don't understand is, when you get into this sort of situation, you get hurt that much, you need to figure out, like, what you would do for yourself in this situation. Like, what can you do to better yourself? What you can do for everything.
I can't really talk on your situation because I personally haven't experienced it. Yeah. But what I would suggest is, like, I think a lot of people feel like they can't take time to just, like, turn to themselves and, you know, be angry and be real with their emotions. Like, a lot of people, like, you know, just be like, oh, no, I'm fine, I'm good. Like, I'll get through this, I'm good. But I think it's also healthy to be like, I'm feeling upset right now. This is what's going on. But as long as you don't stay in that state, you let it out. And then after that, you bounce back. Okay, cool. That's the time I felt, the emotions I felt for the day. Now let's go on and keep moving with it. But I think that's very healthy.
I like that because what you've just said, it just goes back to all the points that we made in the podcast. Yeah. It goes back to, like, how can you be... If you can't accept yourself, then how can you accept someone else? How can you love someone else? Yeah. If you don't love yourself, sort of thing.
Battery's low, by the way.
Okay, we'll be quick.
Any more questions, or do you want to end the podcast here? Because we can come back. Yeah, you can come back. We should do this again.
Yeah, we're going to do it again.
If you want a part two,
yeah,
we can keep going. Because I feel like I like this. Like, what we've created today is something that, and obviously it's going on YouTube and all that stuff. What we made today is going to last forever.
It will last forever.
And I hope, what I pray, and I think that's what people should do, don't pray on someone's downfall. Because I hope you get better in life. I hope.
Thank you. I will.
All this stuff.
I will.
Because
I remember you said that, don't worry.
No. This is the thing, though. Out of every podcast, at the end, who's been like, I pray that you hit $1 million. I hope you hit 10 mil. So I appreciate everything.
Yeah, honestly.
And I hope, like, everything you said in this podcast, you take to heart.
No, 100.
And I hope that everything you've taught me, I take to heart. It's just like, we can better each other. We get a part 2 soon.
Yeah, we will.
We got to do this soon again.
I have one more question. Yeah, 2 more questions.
2 more.
Try and answer them as quick as possible. Okay. Where do you want to be in 5 years?
5 years, good job, family, good house,
Good house. Okay, family as in kids and stuff?
Yeah, you know, there's like, you know what it is.
Yeah, of course.
Only tried that one, it failed.
Man,
What's the second question?
And then the second question is, are you happy in life right now?
In life, I've learned from my mistakes.
Yeah.
I'm happy because I've got a good job, good family, good friends.
Yeah.
You can't hate life right now.
Yeah.
So, even this podcast, I love it.
Yeah.
It's just like, we can bounce off each other. So, I think I appreciate what you've done.
Yeah.
You've come out here.
Thank you.
Didn't have to.
Yeah.
I think what we've done today is what it's what it's about. It's like organic, raw footage.
I just let you speak your mind, innit? You were
when
growing
people
up, I was
speak
just
their
letting you
mind,
speak your
it's
mind.
when you figure out more about people.
Yeah, of course.
So all I can say is thank you.
Yeah, and I know that you might have, I don't know, because I know you like to express your, like, you kind of hide your emotions with your humour, but if there's any time, like, you're feeling...
Yeah, I accept that. Yeah. That's good.
That's Ollie, guys. Ollie.
Yeah,
Ollie.
we'll be back soon.
English, we'll be back part 2 in a couple
We need
years.
a part 2 for this.
We do. Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes,
That was really
yes.
good. Nice.